welcome to this productive all-nighter. So tonight I will be staying up as late as I can because I have to catch up on some schoolwork and some studying. I also have to tidy up and clean my apartment, fold some laundry, and just get everything ready for the week. It is Sunday night around 10 p.m., so it's pretty late as I'm getting started. I definitely do not advise doing this. Sleep is super important for memory and cognitive function, but I'm sure some of you guys can relate to the fact that life just catches up on you sometimes, and sometimes the only way to catch up on things is just to stay up late and get what you need to done. So that is what I will be doing tonight. As you can see, I'm just in my cozy pajamas, a sweatshirt, and some sweatpants. It's just going to be a really cozy, relaxing, but also productive night. I'm going to show you guys some satisfying cleaning clips as I tidy up my apartment, and I'm also going to be playing some relaxing background music and chatting with you guys through the voiceover. So hopefully you guys get some positivity out of this video, but let's just get started with this productive all-nighter. The first thing I did was clean and organize my desk space as I will be sitting here for the majority of the night. So what I'm doing is just unplugging everything, removing everything from the desk, and wiping it down with an all-purpose cleaner just to get off all of the dust and dog hair and just have a nice, clean, organized surface for me to work with for this evening. Removing all of the clutter and just having a clean surface is going to motivate me to continue studying and allow me to focus better because my mind just doesn't have to keep track of all of the visual clutter, which tends to add to stress and anxiety when studying as well. Once I wipe everything down, I'm putting everything back in its place, making sure everything that I need to study, all of my pens, supplies, index cards are ready to go, so I have everything available for me in the study session. Next, I'm just lighting this peppermint cookie scented Bath & Body Works candle. This is a Christmas themed candle that I had from last year, so I just wanted to use it up. I really like to incorporate the scent of peppermint when I'm studying just because it's a very awakening, bright, fresh smell that I really enjoy, and combined with the vanilla cookie flavor, it was just such a cozy, sweet scent. To go along with the peppermint theme, I'm also going to be brewing some of this peppermint tea from the brand Tea Vibe. This is just going to be very energizing, relaxing, and it's also going to improve my focus. I'm gonna get started on the first thing on my to-do list. I have my UV light glasses on. This just helps me focus more and not get headaches as I'm looking at the bright blue screen. I'm also going to be putting on some of this peppermint oil. I actually got this from Dollar Tree. They have a new brand called Aroma Guru that has a bunch of essential oils, and peppermint oil is really supposed to help with focusing and concentration. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this oil on. I usually like to put it on my wrists. I also like to put it behind my ears, just like right here. I just rub it in. I also place a little bit on my temples. I just massage that in. I just inhale and take a few deep breaths of the peppermint oil. So it's also helpful to just place them on your fingertips, rub your fingers together, and just inhale deeply. And you can just practice that as many times as you would like until you feel awakened and just ready to focus and concentrate. So I just thought it would go perfectly with my peppermint tea that I have here. I'm gonna be drinking this as soon as it's ready, and I also have my peppermint candle going. So I just have the perfect peppermint awakening environment, and I'm just ready to start studying for the night. Because I had so many things that I needed to get done on this evening, I wanted to make a to-do list just to prioritize everything and put things at the top that I need to get done first. So I wanted to start off just by reviewing some lectures and adding to some of the study guides I'm making. I want to catch up to where our current material is in the class and just make sure I'm up to date on everything. I also want to work on some study materials like Quizlets and flashcards. And then lastly, I just want to clean my apartment and make sure all of my chores are done before the week begins. finished my first study guide of the night. I am pretty exhausted. I was starting to hit a wall while I was making this study guide, and I was like, what if I just slept for 30 minutes? But I kept talking myself out of it and I kept going. So I think I'm going to take a little break at this point. It's around midnight, and I'm going to clean up my room a little bit and maybe start folding some laundry, but I need to do something to get my energy up. I feel like sitting at this desk is definitely making me tired because I'm not moving at all. So I'm gonna try to move around a little bit and get my energy up because I only have one thing done on my to-do list and I have several more things to go. But luckily it's only midnight, so I have a few more hours of the night until I need to get up for class. I'm gonna try to get in at least 1 to 2 hours of sleep if I can, but we will see. So yeah, let me just go ahead and take this break and then I will get back to studying. The first thing I did on this break was make my bed because I knew by the time I was done with everything and it was time for me to go to bed, I was going to be exhausted from staying up so late. So I wanted to come into a cozy, clean bed that is freshly made and ready for me to fall asleep in. After my bed was perfectly made, I'm going to be refilling my water bottle. This is just going to hydrate me and help energize me a little bit because at this point I was feeling very tired. But after I chugged this ice cold water, I immediately felt uplifted and recharged, and I was ready to move on to folding a huge pile of laundry. I hope you all are finding this productive all-nighter motivating, relaxing, uplifting, or inspiring in some way. I'm going to play some relaxing background music for you guys to listen to if you are playing this video in the background as you are doing some chores or doing something productive alongside with me. As I'm folding my laundry, I'm also listening to some lectures just so that I'm focusing on catching up on school as well as catching up on my chores at the same time. Once I had finished folding my laundry, I wanted to check off some things on my to-do list. I was proud of myself for where I was at this point. I had finished a full study guide, I had completed an assignment, and I had finished my laundry. So next, I'm going to be moving on to making a quick, healthy snack. I just wanted to fuel myself with something healthy and green, just so that I wouldn't crash later on in the night as I was staying up. So I just decided to prepare some of this sliced up celery with some crunchy peanut butter. Just very simple, classic, but also super delicious. After a few more hours of working on my laptop, rewatching lectures, taking notes, and completing things on my to-do list, I decided to end the night just by cleaning up my kitchen, my bathroom, and just making sure everything was organized and put together for the next day, just so I didn't have to worry about things piling up. So I'm just starting off by loading some of these dishes into my dishwasher. I will be running that tonight. I will be thoroughly scrubbing my sink down just to make sure it's nice and shiny and clean. I'm also going to be scrubbing and cleaning my stovetop, getting off all of the crumbs. I will be wiping down some other surfaces, sweeping the floors, and then moving on to the bathroom. I'm going to be cleaning the mirror and counter. This part of the night was very de-stressing and therapeutic for me. Although I was tired, I just found the energy to keep going and to get as much done as I could. I hope you guys enjoyed this satisfying clean with me just to wrap up this video and to conclude this productive all-nighter. After I had finished my chores and organized my apartment, I just felt a lot of stress lifted off of me. I just set myself up for a more organized and productive week just by catching up on things and not falling behind. I was able to check a lot off my to-do list and I was just feeling very accomplished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this productive all-nighter. I ended up staying up past 3 a.m. and I was so exhausted, but I had a very satisfying and relaxing night. And thank you guys so much for coming along with me. I will see you soon.